All right, this is the St. Louis Writers Guild's author series. We're here on the third Thursday of January. This is the first one of 2014, so we're kind of excited about that. We are here with Robin Tidwell of All on the Same Page and Rocking Horse Publishing, and she's an author. We're going to talk to her about this great bookstore here. Got a lot of things to kind of go over. If you're joining us online, thank you. Those of you who are here in the audience, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Brad Cook, president of St. Louis Writers Guild, and one of the reasons we are here is because All on the Same Page has probably one of the biggest local author sections. It is a huge, expansive wall that takes up, like 7 shelves, 6 shelves? Oh, no, it keeps going. It's even bigger. It keeps growing.
Pretty much like 9.
9 shelves.
9
it's
units.
a huge wall.
Mm-hmm.
It spans the huge chunk of the store.
Over 130 local authors.
Wow, over 130 local authors. That's super exciting. And I don't know if it's officially the largest, but you might be able to hang a sign. The largest
I think it probably
local author wall. Excellent. So what made you decide to open All on the Same Page?
Well, it was kind of a fluke. The end of July 2011, my husband came home from work one day and looked around at my office and all the bookshelves and said, "We should open a bookstore." And I said, "Ooh, that's a great idea." And I started typing away. I said, "Let me make a website." He said, "Whoa, let's make sure we're all on the same page." "Oh," I said, "perfect. That's what we'll call it." And he was like, call what?" I said, "Our bookstore." "What bookstore?" "The one we're going to open." I said, "Don't move. I'm going to go make dinner." So I did, and after dinner, I finished the website, and I said, "When do you think we can open?" And he said, "Open what?" And I said, "The bookstore." He said, "I don't know, October 1st. I said, "Great. Grand opening, October 1st. Hit publish." I said, "Now we're committed." Probably should have been committed. So that was the end of July, and we opened October 1st.
Okay.
Because, why wait?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. That's exciting. So what made you decide a bookstore beyond, say, any other kind of store?
Well, I like books.
That's a good reason.
I thought so. My husband has been in retail all his life, so he knows retail, and I know books. And we've had a few other businesses over the years. So, and there wasn't any bookstore within, 10-mile radius.
Excellent.
So we thought, hey, Grief Bar, great place.
And it is a great place. It's a great little bookstore. If you can, I highly recommend getting down here. So, to that end, we definitely do not want to lose another bookstore in this city. We've lost a couple, and we don't want to lose any more. So, can you explain to us this new membership program that you have with All on the Same Page?
Well, I hope so. Again, it's one of those things just popped into my head, and there are a lot of crowdfunding options. But there have been a lot of crowdfunding options. Not option. Can we rewind?
Rewind.
Crowdfunding has been used a lot regarding bookstores.
Yes.
2, 3, 4 times in the last year or so. Here, it's used for other bookstores all over the place. If you do a search on it, you'll find a dozen bookstores in need of that. And so, I thought people might be kind of getting tired of that, so I didn't want to go that route. Plus, I've tried it a couple times for different things, and I never get anywhere. So, why waste my time with that? And I'm trying to, come up with something. It's not like I'm giving up, but, there does come a time when you have to say, pull the plug. So I thought, what about a membership? Kind of like a gym, only, you only have to pick up a book instead of weights, and you can walk around our little bookstore without, having to jog or anything, horrendous like this. So, in effect, it's paying for your books in advance.
Okay.
We've got, the top tier is a patron.
Yes.
It's $500. It's a year's worth of books. You can get one new book each month, either from the store or we'll special order one for you.
Okay.
You also get 4 used books every month from whatever we have here, or we'll special order them. And you get free coffee each visit, and you get a free ARC when you come in.
Ah, free ARC. There you go.
Yeah.
That's kind of exciting.
Yeah. And so it starts there, and we've got 3 annual plans.
Yep.
500, 350, and 250, and they have different combinations of new and used books. Everybody gets free coffee.
Free coffee is definitely a bonus.
Or well, we have hot chocolate too. Now that I think about that.
Okay, so you have a choice, and
yes,
you can drink and browse.
You have a variety, sure.
So where do people go if they want to check out these tiers?
Well, they're on our website.
Okay.
All on the same page, bookstore.com, which admittedly is a clunky website, a clunky URL, but at least it's easy to remember.
Okay.
And we have a couple of 6-month plans too.
Okay.
And we also have one for out-of-towners.
Oh, wow.
And we will ship books to them. And we also have ones for people who are out of the country.
Oh, wow.
And we will ship to them too.
Okay, so
I know a lot of people, and if they want to help, hey, here's the way to do it.
Hey, no matter where you are, you have a chance to help out on the same page bookstore. I like that. Excellent. Well, I do hope that succeeds, and no matter what, just allow me to take this moment to say thank you to all on the same page bookstore. You guys have graciously hosted St. Louis Writers Guild events, and this series has been here for the last year, so we truly have been thank you guys for that.
Well, thank you. We've enjoyed having you.
Excellent. Well, beyond that, so you have the store, and the store is quite nice and a lovely store. Come down, check it out. You also have a publishing company,
yes.
Rocking Horse Publishing, and from what it sounds like, especially online when I read your guys' tweets and stuff, it sounds like you guys are doing gangbusters. So what do you have coming out? Or coming down the pipe?
Well, we now have 18 authors under contract.
Wow.
19 when I finish up the contract that I've not forgotten about, Marty, if you're watching this. Got a little tied up with some things. We've got 19 authors under contract. We are shooting for almost, we just had 4-letter words come out this past Tuesday.
Okay.
That is the sequel to 4-letter word, or 4-letter words is the sequel to 7 Dirty Words by Charlotte Howard. She's our UK author.
Mm-hmm.
And in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, we have Danny's Grace by Dawn Hawkins. It is literary fiction.
Okay.
Entirely different than anything you've read. It's going to be awesome.
That's exciting.
Next month, we have a children's book. Jess Goggins, he's in Texas. Dawn, by the way, is back. Where the heck does she live? She's back east. Sorry. Sorry, Dawn. And Verna Sims, who lives in Festus, Missouri. She's 92 years old. Her very first book will be published by us, called Water Under the Bridge.
That's exciting.
That's also in February. We have got, in March, we have Margot Dill's book, Caught Between Two Curses.
Okay.
That will be out. And we have other authors coming out in April, May, June, July, and August. 1 or 2 books every month.
Wow.
And if I had the list in front of me, I could mention everybody, but I don't.
That's okay.
I
bet you can find that list on Rocking Horse Publishing.
That is on Rocking Horse Publishing, rockinghorsepublishing.com. And all of our authors and their bios are there, as well as all of our books.
Excellent. Well, good luck with all that.
Thank you. I need some luck.
So that's 2014. I guess you guys are set out till 2015 with some of these authors then. Or no, not yet.
These are all for this year.
These are all for this year. Oh, wow. All for this year. That's exciting. So
I am either ambitious or clinically insane. Somebody more educated than I should make the call.
I believe it's both.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So when last we spoke to you, it was all about your novels. So anything new to announce about your amazing series, one of which is sitting right behind you there, Reduced?
Yes, it is. There will be a 4th, and that will be the final in the series. It's called Restored. No jokes. And it will be out sometime this year. I have not yet set a date.
Okay.
I have not yet written the book either, so
that's
probably a good thing.
All right, then you're going to have to get on that, and that'll be coming your way soon. I'm sure you can keep up on the writing of it. So then, I guess, are you open to submissions now? Are you still open to submissions, I guess, with 18 authors?
We opened and closed again pretty quickly.
Oh, wow, okay.
Whenever I open to submissions, I get about 10 a week. And it's a little bit exhausting.
Okay.
I still have things in the pipeline that I've not made a firm yay or nay on.
Okay.
And I need to clear those out. We will probably reopen.
Okay. That was going to be my next question.
2 submissions in April.
In April. Oh, wow. That's not too far off. So if you're dying to get into Rocking Horse Publishing, you've got a few more months to polish off that query and that submission package and get it to wait till she opens it. Excellent. Well, that's exciting. That is truly exciting. Now, we do have one of your authors here in-house, so
yes,
I'm going to take a second to turn it over and ask her a question real quick, and that would be Debbie.
Mm-hmm.
So welcome, Debbie. And your book, Pause, is right behind Robin here as well.
Mm-hmm.
So could you talk a little bit about Pause real quick?
Sure, I can. Pause is about a young girl, Miri. She, when she's 10 years old, her grandmother died and passes on to her a chain, rather like the one I'm wearing, chain like the one I'm wearing at the moment, with a cat charm, but she doesn't know that next day her grandmother dies, and she doesn't know that it holds some magic. So she'd grown all her life with her grandmother, and now she's pulled away from her and taken to St. Louis. In St. Louis, she goes to live with an uncle and aunt who didn't really want children, so they ship her off to a boarding school, a fancy boarding school in St. Louis, or out of St. Louis, and there she gets bullied.
Okay.
And the bullying is what makes the charm and makes it magic.
Okay.
That is how
It is a really cool book, I have to tell you.
That's how she discovers what her heritage, her past, and meets whole new friends and world to tell.
Well, that sounds exciting.
And I'm currently working on a sequel.
Excellent. Well, that's always fun. Well, here, let me ask you this then. So what is your favorite part about working with Rocking Horse Publishing?
Well, Robin, obviously.
Well, that's high praise. There you go.
Part of it. And
that.
yes, being close by. I mean, I came to Rocking Horse because I come to the writers group here at this wonderful on the same page. And that's how I got to know Rocking Horse. I got to know this actually wonderful group of writers that meet here every night. And they encouraged me. And Robin read my manuscript originally, and she liked it, and she wanted to publish it, and I felt
Actually,
really
Debbie read the first part, the prologue, and she read it so beautifully. We were all entranced, and that's when I was like, okay, I want the whole thing. Let me see it.
Excellent. So then, if obviously she's, what you're calling your favorite part of Rocking Horse, how has she helped you as an author? Beyond the writers group here, beyond getting the books out, too. How's she helped you?
So, I mean, a year ago, when I was actually writing, I wrote the book in NaNoWriMo in November 2012. When I was writing the book, I knew no authors. I knew nothing about this. I was writing predominantly for myself. I never thought I would publish at all. I was just had a story inside me I needed to tell, so I was writing it. I think what Robin has done for me and Rocking Horse has done for me is allowed me, yes, I've been published, but also now I blog, now I have Facebook pages, now I have fans and people around me. I didn't, that marketing side of it that I wasn't very good at because I'm not that kind of person normally. Is part of what I think Robin's done for me, too.
She didn't used to be that kind of person, but now she is. She is really, and this is what's so great about working with authors, is they start out much like Debbie, and they don't know people, and they don't really know what to do, but once they start, it just snowballs, and they take over and go from there.
So let me ask. Sorry?
The other thing is that this group is really nice. This group of authors together, we together have become kind of a family together, all the Rocking Horse authors. We all threaded each other on Facebook, we all working, helping each other with ideas and thoughts, and that's part of it too.
That is exciting. Creating a kind of a community of writers.
We do. We have an RHP authors group on Facebook where
Excellent.
our writers can network with each other, and they come up with ideas, and they pass ideas along, and it seems to be,
that's a very good idea.
going well.
Excellent. No, it allows the writers to kind of get together themselves.
Sure.
That's excellent. So what else does Rocking Horse do for its authors in terms of helping them, get exposure and,
Well,
grow?
we have worldwide distribution.
Okay.
We are in Waterstones. We are in Chapters Indigo up in Canada. We distribute via Ingram. Any bookstore in the world can order our books. And, bookstores get standard discount. They're fully returnable. And, we're just like a New York publisher.
Exactly.
Just like them. But we do, I make sure that our authors get at least, like I said, start the ball rolling at the very least. I promote them every chance I get. Facebook, Twitter, social media, vlogs, interviews, whatever the authors do that they're putting out there, I'm expanding it to Rocking Horse's reach and my own personal reach as well. So, like I was talking to Debbie earlier, the more our authors do for themselves, it makes it easier for me to be able to do more for them. And every chance I get, we put them in bookstores. If I have to personally, schlep books around town, I'll do it.
Excellent. Well, hey, that's exciting. And if you want to be part of the Rocking Horse family, remember they open back up in April, so start getting ready to query them. But beyond that, I'm going to turn this over to any questions that we might have here in the audience. So if anyone does have a question, feel free. Do we have any questions from online?
We had a couple of comments back about the membership.
Yeah.
I think Marilyn had said it's like belonging to Channel 9. And
there we go.
There you go.
Telethon.
We can do a Channel 9 telethon drive. This just turned into a telethon drive.
Yes, yes. Also ask, can you join later in the year too? If it works, can you join later in the year too?
If we are still open, you can join at any time. This will be ongoing.
Okay.
Excellent. Anyone here have any questions? If it's okay if you don't. Okay. Apparently not. No worries there. So I do have a couple more questions for you in the sense of, what do you have in store for the future of Rocking Horse? Obviously, you've got 18 authors now. Is it just to keep growing until you got a good couple hundred authors under your belt and publishing even bit more than the big boys?
Well, loaded
Yes.
question here.
Now that I've thrown that out there.
I do have an assistant who is in training, so to speak, and I'm hoping that she'll be able to become more and more involved as time goes on. It's rapidly becoming a little bit more than one person can handle. But she is, Becky functions much like an intern in some respects, and she is learning the business, learning book selling, publishing, and encouraging her with her writing and so forth too.
Okay.
But much more growth. We're gonna have to cap things off pretty soon just to catch up. And sure, I would like to see it.
Any genres you want to expand into? Anything opening up in April? Anything you want to put the call out for now?
Not really. I mean,
Okay, whatever comes through the door.
We've got a pretty eclectic collection, and let me put it this way: when I read a manuscript, if it gives me chills, I know right away.
Okay.
And that's a book that I will go after right away.
So you're looking to give her the chill factor. Any
Yes,
other
the chill
any other
factor.
great advice you'd like to pass on to somebody who's getting ready to query you? Strong voice, good characters.
Well, yes. I mean, I look for all those things. A good story, but you have to be able to put sentences together.
Yes.
And you have to have, you have to be able to spell and use commas. And, I'm not looking for perfection because nobody's perfect. But everybody may have a book inside them, but that doesn't mean it has to come out. And
Yes.
and if you're submitting a novel, it really has got to be 80,000 words or more.
Okay.
We're absolutely not going to publish anything below 70. And even below, between 70 and 80, it's going to have to be really good. And really strike a chord and, the chill factor.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, we hope you, do survive and do make it, and this membership
I hope so,
program
too.
takes off and thrives. For those of you who would like to know more about the membership program, as you said, jump on rockinghorsepublishing.com, and all the tiers are laid out there for you. I think we've got another one.
All on the same page.
Oh, I did say that. Oh,
That's okay. I mix them up a lot.
I do too. So
Say
yes,
it
that is
over
all.
again and
Yes.
edit.
So, okay.
Right.
I'll just take that part out. You're right.
Okay, good.
So, yes, it's all on the same page, Bookstore.com,
Yeah.
for all those tiers. And if you want to know about the Rocking Horse Publishing authors, you go to rockinghorsepublishing.com. There you go.
Yeah, we did have another question
Excellent.
online about how do you compare the businesses? Do you think that Rocking Horse is your primary business or the bookstore? How do you look at those right now?
Well, at the moment they're so intertwined. Before an economic decision sent Dennis back out into the world of work and bosses and stuff like that, he ran the day-to-day operations of the store, and I'm not. I can do it, and sometimes I enjoy doing it, but I don't have the patience, the temperament, or the time to sit here twiddling my thumbs when things are slow. So I'm much better at the ideas, the big picture, the marketing aspect, putting on events and things like that. And so, gosh, if I had somebody working here all day where I could focus on those other things, I would still be here, but I would be able to work on the publishing too. And they're so intertwined because this gives us a great showcase for Rocking Horse books.
It really does.
And, I think that's one of the big draws is we can get people on bookshelves. Not just ours, but other stores as well.
In fact, if you come in, check out the local author wall, and Rocking Horse books are, flagged is the wrong word. They got little bows.
Those bows on the shelves are our top sellers.
Oh, your top sellers.
Those
Okay,
are our
my
top
fault.
sellers.
Do you guys have like a whole Rocking Horse display here?
We do not. Our the local authors who are with Rocking Horse are in with the local authors. This last section here includes local press and small press from around the country.
Okay, excellent.
Indie publishers, indie authors.
All right. Well, if you are looking to stop in at All on the Same Page Bookstore, which we do hope you do because it is a great little store here. I love this little store. And I say little only because it is quaint and beautiful and awesome.
Thank you.
But if you are interested, it is 11052 Olive Boulevard in Creve Coeur. Do check it out. Stop by. You've got hours. Want to throw them out just to let people know?
Right now, during the winter, which basically is January and February, we're open 10 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 10 to 4 Friday and Saturday.
Excellent.
Once the time changes, 1st of March, if we're still here, we'll be open until 7 Monday through Thursday.
Excellent. So do stop by, check it out. If you can help out, want to be part of the membership program, do. We love helping out and honoring local bookstores like this. It is a wonderful way to be part of the literary community in any city. So do support your independent bookstores wherever you are. But thank you so much, Robin, for joining us. Much luck to you. Rocking Horse sounds like it's going crazy, and we hope to be here next month as well. So other than that, have a wonderful night. Thank you to everyone who joined us online, and thank you to everyone who joined us here. So have a great time.
Thanks for having me.
Excellent. Round of applause for Robin.